Motherhood, sex, marijuana in the motherfucking building. Yes, indeed. This is the promo video we are using to promote our shit, the shit that we selling in order to keep us going, in order to donate to charity, in order to be bigger than what we are now. So yes, if you haven't gotten your merch, this is the website to get it at. If you see the website address right here. It's shop.spreadshot.com, MSM Gear, all. Yes. And you can see we have new items in the building. Yes, we have a whole bunch of new items in the building. And they are very quite affordable. The shipping ain't bad. Matter of fact, half the time you get the shit before the record time that it tell you that it's going to tell you to get here. So why don't you get yourself, get your girl, get all your peoples to get on our website and purchase some items. As you can see, we got face masks, we got bandanas, we got a whole bunch of new shit that y'all need to cop. And speaking of shit that you need to cop, a Valentine to my body. What's good with it? You need to cop this book too. This is a $20 one click, but it is a must read. It's a must have, and you must get it on motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. Indeed, absolutely. Get to our website, motherhoodsexmarijuana.com. Check out all our items, of course. Make sure you visit our websites, be involved in new announcements, and yes, of course, check out our promo video, our videos, our shows right here, as we have our episodes listed right here, as well as YouTube. Indeed. So that is the promo of the day. I am Kai Storm. I'm always in the motherfucking building. Waiting for her to join it. Shoot. Let's walk an L because I'm ready to smoke. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, there she go. There she goes. What up?
What's up?
Marijuana in the motherfucking building. And she got on her sweater and her button. See, now we done switched places, girl, because before it was you, you was summer, I was winter, and now I'm being summer, and you there with the sweater. But it's all good. We gotta promote the brand.
Yes.
How you doing, honey?
Oh man, I feel amazing. How you doing?
I'm having an amazing morning. How you?
Okay, you looking radiant as usual. Let's say
Thank you, honey. You are always looking cute, your damn self. And the button, it rings. It says, yes, hello. I am
someone.
You should be paying attention to motherhood, sex, marijuana. Yet? The fuck is you doing with your motherfucking YouTube time? Watching other motherfuckers? No.
Right. Some pill popping. I mean, not pimple popping or some bullshit that they don't need to be concerned with. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, how the fuck are you doing? You look. Oh, we went over that. You looking radiant and all that. Man, girl, a lot has transpired.
Yes,
happy
indeed.
Birthday to our babies. To
yes,
we've been busy with them birthdays, haven't we?
Yes, you had a couple of birthdays
Yeah.
to celebrate. I had 2 birthdays to celebrate, and
Oh Lord.
they were
Yeah.
celebrated, and money was spent like a motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you that
Yeah.
right now. Money was spent.
Lord. Lord. As much as I tried to be like, nah, we consolidate, and these girls were like, nope, we worked hard and we want to have our own day. So I was like, fuck it. You feel me? So I'm so glad. Happy birthday to your queens. Happy birthday to mine. The
Indeed.
children of the coming, the generation. You feel me? I
Mhm.
feel like our kids are very fortunate to have us as parents, but at the same time, I think that they have to watch their P's and Q's all the motherfucking time. I'm going through a situation right now with my children, um, where it's like, okay, it's happy and fun, but then it's also back to work. And so you understand that the reason why we're able to maintain this is because we work hard. You understand that, right? So until and I'm not one to like be so lavish and shit, but they made a point. A 16th birthday was something, and rather than pay for a party with a bunch of people I don't give a fuck about and may not even show up because of this COVID shit, I
Mhm.
was like, well, uh, to go see your best friend sounds good to me. So if anything, if something has like a logical thing around it, I'm all for it. You feel me? But a bitch ain't just trying to spend no money just to try to spend money. That's for damn sure not happening. And then my thing is, shit, you're gonna enjoy this so much. I'm gonna enjoy it right with you because I'm the bank.
Hello. I gotta be there in order for you to enjoy it. Like no card can't
Right.
be swiped without my
Shit.
permission or my presence.
So,
Hello, or impede my permission or my
so
presence, bitch. No. And
so
see,
yeah, we were gonna.
see, on my end, the thing was that yes, they're girls. They're girls just like me. So they like, okay,
Mm,
yeah. You said we going shopping, right? Yeah, we going
yeah.
shopping. So we go shopping and we picking up stuff and we not paying attention to the prices. And then I start going, hold up now. Hold on now. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Let's maintain some order.
exactly. Now for
Yeah.
a goddess got to spend her daddy money, but even he was tripping after after $300. He was like, wait, shorty, you cutting into the pocket deep, you know. And then with Anaya, it was just like it was just like, oh, we going shopping, right? We going shopping. I'm like, hold on, slow down. We got to pick a different store for you. We got to pick a store that got a little, what I'm saying, got a leeway with prices and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one thing I love about New York. New York has stores like Kids Town
Nice.
and just little stores that will have name brand shit, but at a what I'm saying, at a discount price where what I'm saying, you're not walking out of there spending a lot of money. You know what I mean? You could definitely get a nice set of clothing both summer and spring for $100. So with Anaya, it worked out a little bit, but a goddess hit
Yes.
her father up hard. I mean, I
And
ain't
she know what's
lie.
up.
She hit
She at
me
that
up
age where she
hard.
know what's
She
up.
hit her father up hard, but it was just like, and just like you said, shit had to be checked because as soon as you get to certain limit, you like, hold on, you need to relax. I know it's your birthday, but you need to relax. Like,
Yeah.
we got other shit we gotta buy.
Right.
Like your day is only a day.
Right.
Like for real. Like for real, I love you, but we not walking out of here with $2.50. What we not gonna do is walk out of here with $2.50.
No. Absolutely not. And that's the wisdom that these children need, because then they're not going to have any no. No, I love that. And I'm sure that they enjoyed it as well. And that's the main thing, that they're enjoying their shit. You feel me? Um oh, did I just mute myself?
Yeah, for a second.
Can you hear me?
It's all good, but I hear
Oh,
you though.
okay.
But yeah, so
All right.
that was the main.
So man,
That was
girl,
the
that
main.
last blog you wrote though, that last blog you wrote, bitch. You
Oh
need to
hell
stop
yeah!
wetting my drawers like that, yo.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, shit. I got all kind of DMs talking about, well, damn, and another DM talking about you a freak, and I had to say, hold up now, because you might just assume. Wait a minute, pause, flag on the play. No, no. See, what had happened was is that people comfortable with me. People comfortable. People comfortable. They talk to me. They tell me things. I listen. You know what I'm saying? I listen. Things like that. That's what happened. People telling me stuff.
Lord have
You can just
mercy.
imagine that it's just me, and things, that you can just wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Because of course, a lot of people assume that every story I tell it happens to come out of my bedroom. Hold on, flag. No, no. People talk to me about their bedrooms and shit. And the bottom line is that I'm like the gossip girl that I am. I'm sitting right here listening, like, word. And then what happened? Okay, so if I write about this, you gonna be cool? You gonna be cool? Oh, okay. No, I'm not gonna tell it like you told it. I'm gonna protect the innocent that ain't so innocent. Yeah, okay. All right, so we good. All right, good.
Hey, inspiration can be drawn from anywhere. And so I love
Oh, Lord have mercy.
you
What's going on here?
to be able to explicitly and to feel other. Can you
Ooh.
hear me?
Yeah, I got you now.
Okay. Probably some connection issues, but I think to be able to express it eloquently and to where a motherfucker feels like they're there is the real true treat. That's the treat right there. And that's where you as the creative mind are able to marry all of those components. I love it. I think your writing is great, girl. I know you're gonna blow up off of that alone. You don't even need this podcast to be famous or anything, but I feel like a lot of people should be able to maybe not like it literally if they don't want to, if they want to remain some anonymity, but you should be able to express even your sexual expression in some way, you know. So big ups to you and all the erotic writers period, that making it do what it do. You know, I dabble in writing a little bit, but it's nothing like that at the moment.
But at the same time, you got to think of it as it is that. You feel me? Because writing is expression. It's about mental, spiritual, a psychological expression. And the fact is that any thought that you put down on paper or type it out, however you do it, it's you getting something that you thought of out. And you know what I'm saying? To gear it to, I mean, it takes time to gear it to where people, you know what I'm saying, where it's a storyline and people will follow it like that. But at the end of the day, you don't even, you don't even need that much practice to get to that. It's just about you telling it how you see it, because that's what I do. I just tell it how I see it. And with the blogs, like I said, not a good some of the people that tell me their stories, they absolutely don't expect me to tell it like how they're telling it to me, and I do it like that just because maybe there's certain parts I say, okay, cool, this could be this could be different if it went this way or whatever, you know what I mean? It's all about. It's all about the imagination, you know what I mean? And then there's been stories that's been told to me that I totally didn't like how the shit went, was just like, nah, like there's one story this lady told me, and it involved like relatives, like the two people involved were relatives, and I was just like, nah, ain't nobody trying to hear about relatives fucking. Ain't nobody trying to hear. Matter of fact, my mother is gonna block me if I write anything about relatives fucking. Like that's not no. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the way she was telling me it was like an accident, but still, I was like, nah, not even on accident am I going to tell a story about relatives fucking. That's not what we going to do. So when I switch the story around, when I switched the story
That's not what you
around,
want to
I
promote.
switched it around like it was neighbors. You know what I'm saying? And therefore, people more accepted the story, more understood the story. You know what I mean? And for me, it was more. I was able to write it. You know what I'm saying? Because I damn sure couldn't put it together where you know what I'm saying. It's like relatives. No, I mean, the story was crazy, but it didn't. The part of relatives made it crazier, and I just was like, nah, we gonna snipe that whole shit out. We gonna snipe that whole shit out. And then there was one time somebody told me a story, and it was like she told me that that she had oral sex with this person, but didn't actually fuck, and I was just like, nah, girl, who you lying to, girl, who. Girl, please. You hit it. You hit it more than once. You just don't want to tell me you hit it. But girl, I know you lie.
Dang. Man, I'm telling you. So have you thought about doing like a writer's circle or anything, or is it more like a personal thing for you?
When you say writer circle, what do you mean?
Like, for instance, have you ever entertained the thought of having a bunch of other writers collab with you on a project? Other than submitting, like, not Valentine for My Body type shit, but like literally, you could write a movie, I think. I think you could write a very dramatic, romantic, twisty, what I'm saying, high suspenseful film is what I'm saying. And then I see you collaborating maybe with a couple of other people, but is a collaboration on a writing project ever a thought for you, or you prefer to write alone?
Actually, I've done writing projects. I've definitely have done writing projects in the past. Matter of fact, I think I did like maybe 2 or 3 of them, actually.
Okay.
And the good thing about those are that you definitely are getting your name out based on their audience as well, because you know what I mean. They're promoting the book with you, so it's like everybody that's promoting the book, it has their own audience, therefore they're looking at writers that they may have never heard before. So that on a promotion tip, it's a good thing. Or on the money thing, not so much, because depending on how the book is sold, you know what I'm saying, depending on how if it's sold, like let's say it's on ebook for like $3. I mean, how is depending on how many authors, how all y'all gonna split $3? You know what I'm saying? Plus Amazon got to get their cut. You know what I mean? So and then paperback, it all depends on how you do it. If it's a paperback, so you know what I mean. So it has its advantages and disadvantages. You know what I mean. It definitely has its advantages and disadvantages. Now, how we're doing a Valentine to My Body, now that is on a different level, because we actually get to sell our own copy of the book. And you know what I'm saying, and we did, and proceeds that we make directly come to us. You know what I'm saying? So this project is completely different based on previous projects that I've done before. Word.
Absolutely love it. And then I started I'm gonna start this little podcast where I just read a book a week. So if you submit, I'm trying to read everything.
Oh, word?
And like the podcast will only be audio.
Mm.
Yeah, it'll audio. I'm not gonna be videotaping for nothing, but it's just gonna be released on Anchor and all the other platforms that comes with. It's very simple. And I just needed something that would just keep my brain like as sharp as possible, because I realized I wasn't reading enough. I definitely, my vocabulary was slipping. I was, trying to stretch to find the definitions again, where that was never the issue. So I think reading ass off has helped me in so many.
The fuck?
That's why I'm saying I really appreciate authors like yourself that create the content to keep us continuously stimulated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact is, it's definitely something that when you start expressing, you just want to continue. You know what I mean? When you start, letting that flow take over, you absolutely want to continue. So, and I don't, and one of the things I always tell people is, don't necessarily, as you're writing, think about, you know what I mean, anything that has to be done to make it perfect for an audience. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get a lot of people coming to me saying, like, I don't know if I could write a book where you know what I'm saying, where everybody can understand what I'm talking about. And it's like, don't worry about that. What your whole thought should be, just put the words down on paper, just get it all out. Yeah. And then pay the editor to make it sound good for the audience, because that's what the fuck the editor does. That's literally all it is supposed to do, to make it perfect for the audience and make it perfect so that you like what the outcome is. You know what I mean? And once you
I love it.
Once you get that relationship together, because the editor is your employee, so therefore they're not gonna, quickly, they're not gonna switch out anything around and you read it back and you don't agree with it, and that's what it goes like. No, they both of y'all have to agree with the outcome, and its job is literally to just make sure that it is perfect, that your message
grammatically correct
is formatted correctly, so that everybody that reads the book can understand it from page 1 to last page.
Word up. I love that. That's such great insight. I think people will invest in books and in workshops that will tell them just what you're telling us right now. And so anybody who's listening up that wants to be creative more, that wants to express yourself, listen to what she's saying. It's not as hard as you think. You actually and Soleil Divine have inspired me to start writing again. You feel me? And y'all, I'm gonna have you reading my shit too.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I have to ask you a question, since we have to talk about all of the topics, right? What weed are you smoking
right now? Yo, shoot, because the people ain't watching. The people ain't supposed to be watching our show. Fuck out of here. But baby, let me tell you something. I don't even remember the name of it, but all I know is that my king led me to a place, an actual place, which had me saying to myself, damn, am I in Washington, nigga? Because this is a place. and your man pulled out some shit with colors and shit. And I was like, hey.
Okay, now we're talking.
It's really colorful.
Now we talking.
It must be good. And literally, I paid for it, And yo, when
Ooh.
I smoked the first 3 L's, it was like, yo, I tried to roll the fourth one. It was like, yeah, I don't think so. I think I need a nap.
What?
Right.
Okay.
And literally, I woke up from my nap and was like, that's what's up. Right? I mean, because my regular connects be having some good shit, but it's not colorful. There ain't nothing colorful. It's either green that's a little funky, or green that's extremely funky, and the green that's extremely funky is the hot shit. So I get always the
Yeah.
hot shit. And and, and
Right.
and that's one of the things I love about this particular person, because this particular person was around from way back. I'm talking about when Africa was small. So the fact
Mm.
that this person is still around is like, yes, thank you God,
And
and
still in the business. Thank God for
yes,
that.
thank you God. But the
Yeah.
place that my king took me to, I was like, well, shit, this is
That's what
nice.
I'm talking
I'm
about.
gonna have to come
That's what I'm
visit
talking about, New York.
regularly, because this is what I used to do in Seattle. I used to just go to a place and
Yeah.
they would pull out some things, I pull
Not feel
out some money,
criminalized. Go
and
buy
that's
some
it.
weed, go
The only
home.
difference,
Yeah.
right? And the only difference is that you're not asking me for ID. You just know I am old enough, okay? You know I
Yeah.
am
You
old.
know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
That ass, because
So what are you smoking in? What strain did you pick up?
shit, girl, I tell you, I don't remember what it is. All I know is that it
Oh,
smells
okay. That's your
nice.
mama fun. And
It
it's obviously
smells
an
nice.
indica
It
to
has some
put your ass
purple
out.
strands in it, and it
Okay.
smells so nice. And when you smoke it, it hits the chest in a very lovely way, in a lovely, lovely way. It says,
See,
"Hey,
that's what I'm talking about. Everyone
how you
in
doing?"
America should feel that.
You know what I
Everyone,
mean?
period. So I'm
Mhm.
smoking on this little thing over here. It's called White Fire. So it's a mix of Fire OG and the whites is what we're talking about over here. It's a pretty good smoke. It's pretty mellow. I tend to be on the hybrid indica leaning situation, which this is.
Oh,
And so,
okay.
yeah, I will tell you this, yo. If anybody works at Sean Kemp in Seattle, holla at us. I go in there. That's my favorite dispensary right now, girl. It's Sean Kemp. He's a basketball player. I didn't know that. I just walked up in that shit. Like, what y'all got?
Oh, okay. Now see the back. No, see. Let me tell you about the celebrity weed. Now, the celebrity weed. Oh shit! What? Wait, hold
And let's build. Y'all can build. Y'all can take some of our merch. Anybody that works in a dispensary, you want some of this merch? We'll give you a good deal. We'll be able to make money together because motherfuckers is loving this merch. You feel me? Shout out to Camille for your efforts in helping us get this love. We appreciate you, mom.
Oh, hell,
And man, we're doing our thing, aren't we? Aren't we, Queen? You
absolutely.
know.
And the fact
Um,
and the fact is, yo, real talk, real talk. The celebrities, a lot of these celebrities are putting out some really hot strands. Like, you know what I'm saying? They've realized that weed is a business that they could be making good motherfucking money on.
oh,
And they are. And they are. So yes, if Sean Kemp has a dispensary in Seattle, highlight motherhood
well,
one that
yes,
gets some of
please
our
do.
merch in the
But
stores. And
yes,
yes, because
but you know
everybody
what?
loves us.
The reason why I mentioned this guy and his celebrity is because I'm so tired of celebrities making money off of us fans just because they can. So it's because you have this big old brand name, you want to upcharge and shit. You feel me? Like, and the same people that you're upcharging on is the same person that's buying your tickets to whatever the fuck you're doing. So have some sense. And dude, like, y'all don't need that much money anyways. You feel me? Like, if you're that banging. So this is my thing. If you're a celebrity out there and or you know of a celebrity and they use their celebrity to make more money off of the backs of us, like us people, the commoners, fuck you. Fuck all of y'all. And then I got time today.
Oh,
No, I'm so tired of people exploiting people that don't deserve it. You feel me? And I think us as mothers, particularly, we not only have an obligation to our households, we have an obligation to check motherfuckers in this world if they're doing something that's inhumane. We all have that obligation to check on each other if it's inhumane. And I'm so tired of people think they're larger than life just because they have whatever. That shit's wrong. You and I, Queen, we're gonna be those type of people. And if we get to that, when we get to that, where we're going, when we do, we're gonna have the spirit of helping others along the way.
The name of the game is everybody's supposed to win at the same time, not just you win and you look back at me and say ha ha. No,
no.
Win at the same motherfucking
at the same time. That's winning.
You know what I'm saying? And literally, and literally the whole crab in a barrel fucking type of mentality is
gotta go.
Helps nobody. It helps no fucking body. So you know what I mean?
It's a poor way of thinking. It's greedy, limited.
It's selfish. It's selfish at the end of the day. And just like you said, some of the celebrities do definitely need to think about the people that support them, that got them there to where they at in the first fucking place. I mean, seriously. Like I saw a comedian on Instagram say, yo, real talk, instead of just shouting out other celebrities, shout out the motherfuckers that fucking pay for your concert and show up, and the concert start at 7:00, but you show up at midnight because you figure it's cool to start singing the next day. You feel me? And it's like, yeah, real talk. Shout out the niggas that made
you. You know the game.
Shout out the niggas that made you. Like, come on. Like,
exactly.
So
I heard that. And I just think that's what impresses me more than anything nowadays, is like seeing how people move, seeing like how they live their life on a regular, seeing what they believe in. Like, what are your values like, man? Because this fake celebrity hoopla clout thing is just it's just for the birds. It's a distraction.
COVID has switched the whole celebrity thought, COVID has switched everybody's thought, but
reset.
But on some real shit with celebrities too, that the dumb shit is coming out more and more and more, and it's just like that whole shit that they kept talking about, what's his name, Derek Jensen shit. Like, why was bitches listening to him to the point that they all mad that he was cheating, and then that wifey want to stay with him. And then they mad because him and wifey made a video.
Is wearing a bonnet.
Was sitting there looking stupid as fuck. And the chick said that he fucking they look prettier than him. I look prettier than her. No doubt. No, for real. No, I'm just saying. The chicks that he was fucking look prettier than her. So at least the first thing you were supposed to do is come on looking just dazzling when you were supposed to be sick.
But you know what? It just goes to show how people, they idolize this guy. They looked at him like he was some sort of savior shit, saying some shit that he was really lying about, obviously. And it's just, when that shit came out, I just laughed because I watched a couple of his shit. I wasn't buying that motherfucker shit though. I could see the light in his eyes, but that's because I'm spiritual. I can see things. And so if you're a typical basic bitch and you hanging on to this motherfucker's word like he's dear life, and you're basing your dating experience on that, fuck, I feel sorry for you, homie. And if you watching this, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to exploit or belittle you, but you got your mind in the wrong place if you was even looking at this Jackson guy for any kind of relationship counsel. And if you carrying on and giving a fuck what he's doing and his wife is doing, then you really got to get some more priorities, yo.
Like that,
because he done played everything. Yeah,
like that's crazy. Like
that guy looks like a fucking douchebag, dude.
World because they found out he was cheating, and it's
that guy looked like a fucking douchebag in his face.
Why are you mad more than
they
she
mad.
mad? She not mad. She said it on camera plenty times that she ain't mad because he found God.
Now they mad because they put him on this pedestal and now they're disappointed. And that's what fans tend to do. People tend to forget that everyone's people. Like, I found out that one of my favorite rappers was involved in a domestic violence case. But I mean, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's his life. Everyone's entitled to be a fucking human. They probably, if you and I, let's say you and I, right? We all blown up and stuff already, right? And then people find out that I yelled at my daughter. They're like, "Oh," you know what I mean? Just making a big old deal out of it. So, anyways, that's just a rant. It's just that
shit like
I
that.
don't like
you know what
when
I'm saying? But
I don't
that's
like
what
when
I'm saying. It's like, yo, that shit is so fucking crazy. That bitches was really tight. Like, there was so many videos on YouTube about how he was cheating. And
still
honestly,
tight.
I've never watched any of his videos. When I say never, I know learn more about him because of his cheating ways, other than what he was doing before. I ain't never watched none of his videos.
He a fraud. He a
Fuck out
fraud
of
like
here!
these
I don't
pastors.
need advice from you for what?
You know these TV pastors that these
And
multi-billionaire companies that are on TV in the name of God. That's what that motherfucker was doing. Right there with him, making creating false illusions and false narratives when he wasn't even walking in his footsteps, walking in those footsteps.
And it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Really?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm glad he's been exposed. I laughed. I was not surprised.
Exactly.
Like, child, please.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Motherfucker look like he be. I don't know. Anyways.
And then
I can't get mad at him for making his money though. That motherfucker had these bitches.
He built up a character and then he sold the character, and the character made him a lot of money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But the fact that bitches was really mad, like really fucking
really tight at this guy, like he just shook their whole foundation and shit. Now they can't find. Now everyone's a fuck boy or whatever. Man, people need to shut up. Anyways, Queen.
Yes.
I'm random with it. I wanna we gotta talk about sex at some point. What's the nastiest thing you did to your man this weekend?
Oh fuck. See, first of all, it's more of a weekday thing for me, but okay.
Okay.
This weekend kind of been chill, you know. Okay. But shit, I mean,
or the weekday,
he gonna be mad. All right, so yes, I mean he is very much a fan of the fellatio. Yes, very much a fan. And best believe when I swallow and keep going, it turns him into a crippling retard. And
I like that.
And
that's what's up, girl. You got the moves.
So he gonna be tight when yes. But I mean, hashtag where's the lie? I ain't say I'm showing them a video or a display or nothing. I'm just being descriptive of how you look. You feel me? Because if there was I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. That ain't right. I wouldn't show nobody no. That ain't right. But I,
you know what?
Times and laugh. I'd watch it a couple times and laugh. Like, he go right there, right there. Look at the right leg. Look at the right leg. Right leg is going down. Right leg is going down.
Only you can do that, doing that. You feel me?
Just say
that's what's up, yo. That's hot.
Just
dang. All right. Well, I think just to touch on that a little bit, I think that's the power, and that's probably why I get off on that so much. And I think it might be for you too. We're women in control. Sometimes I love to be submissive though. I love it when that person can put me in a spot where I am submissive, because motherfucker has to make decisions all day. every day, and I have to be in charge of a lot of people, which you are too. So when there's that trust that's been established where you can just let loose, it's so freeing. And I think that's what we're talking about right here. And yeah, I like to see uh my dude shrivel up like a little shrimp after, getting sucked dry.
I'm
You
just
know what I'm
saying.
saying? And the
Yeah.
nastiest thing I did was looking all over them balls. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now that my sister-in-law's in here, I gotta stop with that. But I'm answering my own question. You know what I'm
Yes, you
saying?
gotta
I'm just
answer
on my
the question.
look at that
Hilarious,
beautiful queen right
hilarious.
there.
And we was trying to keep it clean around here for a good 10 minutes. But what we was saying was that grown people do grown people things. I'm just saying
Yes,
grown people
indeed.
do grown people things. And on that
Yes.
subject, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, because somebody, because I have a group in this social media site called MeWe, and in the group I basically focus on my blogs, but people can post whatever the fuck they want.
Okay.
And because MeWe is quite free, MeWe doesn't give a fuck about naked pictures. So,
nice.
So somebody posted a picture of somebody of a woman sucking dick, and the dude wrote on it, under it, saying that I think that some women don't like this. And all the women in the group was like, bitch, we grown, and grown women do grown people things.
Right.
So if you meeting a chick that don't like it, you either meeting a corny chick or little girls. What I mean, where we, the experience level from what I know is that grown women like to give and get, you know what I'm saying? And from my experience, when you give it at level 10 plus, you get it at level 10 plus. So because if you give it at 10 plus and they give it at 2 minus 2, then all of a sudden you got decisions to make. You got, people to cut off and scissors to hand. I'm just, slice. Bye.
I hear you.
It's what I'm saying. Word.
I love your down to business attitude. And I miss you greatly, my friend.
Oh, I miss you too, honey. I definitely do. But yo, I ain't gonna lie.
You living it up.
Good thing here. Okay, I'm having
Yes.
a good thing. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what's important. And good friends will be happy for you. Nothing but happy for you.
Word.
You're glowing like a motherfucker. Like, wow, girl.
Shit, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Not everything is perfect, but it's getting there, you know what I mean? It's definitely
same here, yo. Same here.
So, you know what I mean? So I imagine this summer is gonna be a good summer. We got hot popping shows coming up, you know what I'm saying? Our Mother's Day show is already gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying?
What do we have for Mother's Day now? Debbie, right?
We interviewing Debbie.
Yes, I'm excited for that.
Debbie. And Debbie got us, I ain't going front, shout out to Debbie, because Debbie got us a couple of purchases. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is buying our merch and shit. I'm like, yes, let's do that. buy that, yes, and buy that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So that's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And I figure, you know what I mean? I figure our merch, if we, you know what I'm saying, if we get a couple more summer pieces, because we damn sure, you know what I mean? Because that's what all the other store, I mean, that's what retail, if you really look at it, that's what retail is doing right now. Retail is pushing summer shit right now, because you know what I'm saying, because the motherfuckers is going to want to start popping shit off when it start getting warm, you know what I mean? So we get a couple more summer pieces, you know what I mean, I mean,
Awesome.
we could keep the sweaters for, you know, people in Seattle, because shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there is, you know what I'm saying, certain summers in Seattle that don't be really summers. I remember that.
Right. It's a year-round hoodie season around these
Yeah,
parts, you know that.
so sweaters could still pump
But
out there, but around these parts, we gonna need,
yeah,
you know what I mean? If we
definitely.
had like we had like mini skirts and shit, bitch,
Let's let's do
bitch,
it. Let's talk about it. And
word.
another thing is, when is Alicia's episode or the Valentine? Is that next week?
That's next week.
Okay, cool, Queen. I'm just like, damn, I knew we
That's
had that in the chamber, and it's like, yeah, we do.
yeah, we
Just
do.
kinda,
We
okay.
definitely got that in the chamber. That's edited and everything, you know.
Nice. And then I
So,
believe we have another one, or is that the old? Okay, I'm just thinking
that
aloud.
after Alicia, then it's this one that we doing
Okay,
right now. And
okay.
then after this one,
Debbie.
then it's Mother's Day.
Right. And we're doubling up with Devi and Lakeithia, right?
Um,
On the 18th.
right, right.
Cool.
And so
That's what's
Lakeithia
up.
will be after. So Lakeithia's interview will be after Mother's Day. Yeah,
I love it.
yeah,
You're amazing. You're the reason why this is running smoothly.
yeah.
I'm gonna let it publicly be known but we make a great team because
Exactly.
we bring to the table what we bring, and I love it.
So,
And so I'm gonna, oh, and another thing is, if anybody's interested in getting involved in an Airbnb game, including you, my queen, we can talk, okay?
okay,
Because you
that's
know what I'm
what's up.
saying? We need to share, I think we need to share more of our expertise with the people. And it's like, I'm gonna tell you everything that I've learned about this. I've been studying on this shit hard, and I know of how to do it legit way, how to make your profits in less than 60 days. I'm back. So let's talk. If you're ever interested, or you know anybody that's interested in the Seattle area, I'm gonna be the Airbnb queen in Seattle, yo. I'm saying it. I'm declaring it right now.
That's what's up. Exactly.
And also, Queen, we're gonna be able to think about it this way. Think about how we can create like a digital course to where we can show somebody how to like start up their podcast. Because why? We're already doing it, and people are not sharing enough information. And I'm not just trying to Google everything or YouTube everything. Like, I would like to hear from another mama that has a lot going on, how she making it do what it do at the end of the day. You feel me? Or just a woman or anybody who's like not giving up on their dreams. So I think you and I have a lot to share in that regard. In the same way, I'm going to be doing these digital courses. If anyone's interested in knowing about property management or unconventional ways to get involved in real estate, namely Airbnb and wholesaling and subject to, let's talk, let's build. Because we gotta create a wealth for not only ourselves and our generation, but we need to shift the narrative to where like there's a lot of money being made during this pandemic shit. A lot of motherfuckers are getting rich. We gotta get rich too.
Indeed.
We're getting rich.
Yo.
We are getting rich too, Queen. Let's declare that shit.
Let's declare that shit. Yes, absolutely.
We're gonna be on the other side of this coin. And anybody who wants to rock with us, who has a sincere heart and a good work ethic, can. Regardless of what you look like.
Exactly.
So I love what we about, Queen, because this is what we about.
And that's the main thing that has to be emphasized when coming onto this team. Like from gate jump, guess what? It's about work. Putting in work is what's going to get you noticed and fucking and be in an actual fucking communications with every fucking thing. Because the minute you slip is the minute we're going to push you to the side. So it only takes one. Fuck that. We don't got time to give you 3, 4, 5 no, because everybody else that is in this team right now has been from gate jump on fucking doing shit. So if you're not about jumping and doing shit and being a fucking effective part of the team, then please don't even bother come through. Like same thing with our brand ambassadors, anybody that's doing anything for us, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If we ask if we purchase merchandise for you to take pictures for, and we need those pictures right away. Like whatever you're involved in when it comes to this, best believe you got to give it 110%, like everybody else is giving it 110%, or fucking skate, like for real.
It's good manners. It's the proper thing to do.
It's the proper thing to do. Like get down or lay down. The fuck? Get down or lay down. What the fuck?
That's what's up, Queen. I'm so excited for this ride. You know what? Here's a thought, because I'm brainstorming right now. One of a mutual friend of ours had suggested barcoding, right? It's what Nip did with his merch. So somebody buys a hoodie or whatever, and they click the barcode, or they snap the barcode that comes with that hoodie, which counts as like a sale, right? If I was like selling records, it would count as that sale. It can also, or like a song or whatever you want it to be linked to. However, say that on the MSM tip, we did exclusive MSM content, right? Like that question I asked you earlier, you feel me, about your king,
right?
You know what I'm saying? They can get more conversations like that, where it's like completely unfiltered, unadulterated content, right? Exclusive. People love when shit's exclusive. That's why NFTs are a big thing. If y'all want to talk about NFTs, let's talk about it. And we need to shift our mind state. So think about that, Queen. How can we like capitalize off of it even more to make this even more deeply successful and a better experience for our buyer or our supporter?
Right.
So like, let's say.
That sounds like something that we would have to hit a Spreadshirt for. Like we have to, see if that's even possible.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So you're right. So I was gonna call Spreadshirt on Monday, open the customer service thing, and say like, hey, can you put a barcode on a tag? And that's actually an idea that was given to me. I didn't come up with that. A little barcode. Some people can do that. So we'll see, and I'll keep you posted on that. You and I, either one of us could figure it out,
Exactly.
Not that.
Exactly. But that's definitely something that they hit them for. And possibly it could be possible. It probably maybe like, maybe add like a extra $1 on a shirt or something like that. Maybe, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be something that would be covered somehow that way. At least that's how I'm picturing it would be covered. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah. I love that. Let's marinate on that. I gotta get going because this lovely queen is trying to get my kids to babysit. And I need to put them in line, and then but I'll holler at you, okay?
It's all good. And I don't know what was, maybe Zoom changed its mind, whatever, but I'm with it, you know what I'm saying? Because as far as I'm concerned, that motherfucker, according to my supervisor, the nigga that created Zoom is in Asia. And yes, he has made enough money.
I'd say
fucking Zoom, sir. No, sir. Motherhood, sex, marijuana,
the mother
pay for Zoom.
No. Nope, we gonna free trial it up until even when we have a budget for it, we still gonna free trial it.
You leave.
We got kids to raise, damn it. We got buffets to go to eat at.
You know what I mean?
You feel me?
All
right, peace out, motherhood, sex, marijuana, in the motherfucking building.
Yeah.